episode of the Industrial Packaging Podcast with me, your host, Nathan Dube, Digital Marketing Specialist at Industrial Packaging. Today we're going to be discussing the top 4 types of snack food packaging. So without further ado, let's hop into today's topic. In the expansive universe of snack foods, there are many different types of packaging materials available, which are used by thousands of snack food companies the world over. Even for a seasoned veteran in the industry, it's clear that there is a vast sea of options for packaging snack foods. It may feel almost impossible to understand every option available to snack food producers today. With a little homework, you can quickly educate yourself on the most popular packaging supplies for snacks in our modern world. From rigid forms of snack food packaging like paperboard tubes and cardboard boxes to alternatives like flexible pouches and shrink bags, there is a diverse abundance of packaging materials currently available. As a snack food packaging specialist, Industrial Packaging knows this niche market inside and out. Some of our largest customers exclusively sell snack foods. We have helped them run high-quality supply chains with ease and consistency for many years. In this episode, we will discuss some of the best types of snack food packaging, their applications, and pros and cons. With this information, you will be able to choose the correct packaging for your snack foods. First up, we have flexible pouches. Flexible pouches, also known as stand-up pouches, refer to a collection of different types of single-use containers, generally made out of plastic or foil, such as aluminum. They are a type of bagging that is used for snacks and drinks. You might recognize stand-up pouches as the packaging of your favorite granola or Capri Sun. These versatile pouches have become insanely popular over the past couple of decades and are very common for snack food packaging applications such as bagging for chips, crackers, mixed snacks, chocolates, candies, crisps, and many other types of snack food. The rise in popularity comes from the fact that these bags are often resealable and have a low impact on the environment. They are fast replacing bulkier and more expensive rigid packaging supplies such as glass, metal, card, and paperboard. They can be used to package thousands of different items. This includes everything from granola to energy drinks. The sudden mass adoption of flexible pouches is largely based on the fact that they feature a very low carbon footprint. The lower carbon footprint is highlighted when you compare them to alternative packaging materials like those mentioned above. Flexible pouches take up far less space in our landfills and feature very little wrap rage. Now, you are probably wondering, what on earth is wrap rage? Wrap rage is a very unpleasant emotional feeling towards packaging that is very difficult to open or remove. Packaging supplies that induce wrap rage may even be hazardous to the consumer's health. This is especially true when dealing with packaging that requires tools to remove it, or packaging that has sharp edges itself. When it comes to snack food packaging, flexible pouches are becoming one of the most popular snack foods for snack food producers and consumers alike. Okay, let's do a quick recap of the pros and cons of flexible pouches. First up, we have the pros of flexible pouches. They are affordable, easy to source, they offer full branding and graphic capabilities, they take up very little space in landfills, they have a very low carbon footprint, they are easy to open, and many of them are resealable. As for the cons of flexible pouches, they are hard or impossible to recycle. On average, they take over 1,000 years to fully degrade. They may affect the flavor of your food or liquids, and they have a low resistance to extreme temperature during storage. They are also not a viable choice for luxury packaging applications. Next up in our exploration of the top 4 snack food packaging types, we have paperboard boxes. Paperboard boxes are another popular choice when it comes to packaging for the snack food industry. People use them for snack food packaging because they are sturdy, can be branded on all sides, are recyclable, and are a well-known material that consumers know and love. They also protect the snacks inside in a way that flexible packaging does not. Paperboard boxes usually come in rectangular or square boxes. However, there are some less common shapes such as hexagons or triangles. They can be 100% paperboard or include other materials such as small clear film windows, allowing consumers to see the contents inside of the box. In some cases, as is most familiar with breakfast cereals, the box may have a plastic bag inside of it that houses the actual food products. A more specialized yet highly recognizable variation of this type of packaging would be the famous Pringles container. This renowned snack food packaging features a paperboard tube that is topped with a circular plastic lid. Alright, let's review the pros and cons of paperboard boxes, starting with the pros of paperboard boxes. They are easy to source, they have full branding capabilities, they are easy to recycle, easy to open, and most of the times they are resealable. As for the cons of paperboard boxes, they can be costly, they have a high carbon footprint, And while they are recyclable, they often end up in landfills due to contamination problems with single stream recycling, which ends up generating methane. Next up in our exploration of the top 4 types of snack food packaging, we have hard plastic containers. Hard plastic containers are a type of rigid packaging, which are another popular go-to form of snack food packaging. Hard plastic containers can come in various shapes and sizes and often feature an easy-to-open, pop-off lid. Most hard plastic containers are made from easy-to-recycle plastics. If cleaned and dried appropriately before disposal, hard plastic containers will make it through the single-stream recycling process with ease. The majority of hard plastic containers are resealable and generally have low to no wrap rage potential. Sometimes, hard plastic containers have seal bands. Seal bands can add a layer of protection against contamination and tampering. However, protective packaging on hard plastic containers like seal bands can increase the potential for wrap rage. Snack foods commonly packaged in hard plastic containers includes nuts, dried fruit, seeds, candy, chocolates, snack mix, pretzels, crisps, and various other types of snack foods. Okay, let's review the pros and cons of hard plastic containers, starting with pros of hard plastic containers. They are easy to source, they are sturdy, they are easy to recycle, easy to open, and they are resealable. The cons of hard plastic containers include the fact that they are costly, they have a high carbon footprint, and while recyclable, they often end up in landfills due to contamination in single-stream recycling. They are also more expensive to ship when compared to flexible alternatives. And last but not least, in our exploration of the top 4 types of snack food packaging, we come to glass containers. Glass containers are another form of snack food packaging. However, they are not nearly as universal as the other types previously mentioned. This is because they are cumbersome, costly, expensive to ship, and have a much higher carbon footprint than plastic and different types of flexible and rigid packaging supplies. Despite the issues mentioned above, there are many perks to using glass for snack food packaging. For one thing, glass is straightforward to recycle. Glass boasts an air of luxury and sophistication, which makes it an extremely popular choice for gourmet and luxury snack food brands. The tops of glass containers usually feature a metal lid. Metal is another expensive, high carbon footprint material that is also easy to recycle. Glass has become an accessible packaging supply in luxury, minimalist, and vintage packaging, all of which have been trending in the packaging industry in 2020. Glass packaging allows consumers to visually inspect the products inside the container before making a purchase. Glass containers can be fully printed with graphic and branding elements by adding printed seal bands to the box. Even with all the benefits, glass containers are incredibly subject to breaking or cracking, which can present a significant health hazard. Let's review the pros and cons of hard glass containers, starting with the pros of hard glass containers. They are easy to source, they are sturdy, they are easy to recycle, easy to open, they are resealable, and they are luxurious. As for the cons of glass containers, these elements would include the fact that they are expensive, they have a very high carbon footprint. While they are recyclable, they often end up in landfills due to contamination with single-stream recycling. They are very expensive to ship, they are prone to cracking and breaking, and they take up excessive space in the warehouse. So moving on from there, we come to the most important question of the day. Which type of snack food packaging is right for you? The type of snack food packaging that best suits your snack foods depends on a few different things. To best answer this question, you will need to answer the following questions. First off, are you looking to save money? If you answered yes, flexible pouches are your best option. Next, are you packaging a luxury product? If you said yes, then glass packaging is probably your best bet. Next, do you want protection against breakage and damage? If you said yes, hard plastic containers would best suit you. Next, are stackability and uniformity vital to you? If you said yes, paperboard boxes would be ideal. Next, is the environmental impact an important consideration? If yes, flexible pouches are your best choice based on carbon footprint. Finally, are graphic and branding capabilities vital to you? If yes, flexible pouches or paperboard boxes are your best options. Once you have answered all these questions, you should be able to form an idea about which option is best for your snack food packaging needs. If, after answering these questions, you are still unsure which option is best for your applications, you will want to speak with a packaging professional to help you make the best choice for your unique packaging requirements. Feel free to reach out to one of our in-house packaging experts. They will be able to advise you on which of the above is the best option for your products. They will be able to help you choose the appropriate packaging materials and vendor, even if that means we are not that vendor. Industrial Packaging is here to help you make the best decision to ensure the successful design, optimization, and implementation of the correct snack food packaging for your business. Well, everybody, that about does it for yet another episode of the Industrial Packaging Podcast with me, your host, Nathan Dube, Digital Marketing Specialist at Industrial Packaging. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this week's episode, and I hope you tune in for the next one where we'll be discussing common shrink wrap problems and how to solve them. But until then, I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time.